Hi guys, today we're going to be starting our fall garden bed clean out. We've got temperatures forecast in a few days down to 35 degrees. So we're not at our first frost yet, but we're getting close. And I'm looking at the vegetable garden in front of me. The tomato plants look really good and healthy, but once the temperatures get down to below 40 degrees, any fruit that's on them, even if it were to ripen, doesn't taste very well. If you've ever put a tomato in the refrigerator and then eaten it the next day, it tastes kind of watery and mealy. That's pretty much what any fruit that's on the vine right now that would happen to ripen, that's what it would taste like. So there's really no point in just leaving them there to do their thing when we're not going to be enjoying them. So I want to clean out the two beds on the south side of the house and the little wildflower patch that we planted. Then we're going to clean out the tomato bed behind me, because that is in desperate need of a clean out. And then if we have time, I do want to do a little perennial cutback in the butterfly garden. Now, we've got our neighbors on the other side of the street. They're getting some remodeling done or something, but there's a lot of noise over there. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk around and show you the beds real quick, give you the before look, and then I'm going to set up a couple cameras and just kind of clean, get everything done. And then once I'm done, we'll walk around and I'll show you the after, because we've got a lot of wind today for some reason. It's chilly, it's nice, but we've got a lot of wind and there's just a lot of noise all kind of surrounding us. So let's just walk around real quick. Let me show you what I'm going to be tackling today, and then we're just going to jump right into it. So we just harvested the sweet potatoes, and I did have this whole bed leveled out, and the squirrels just seem to think that there's something in here for them. So you can see a lot of little divots from them. But these are the two beds that we are going to be cleaning out. We've got tomatoes on trellises all the way up the vine, and I think we've even got, yeah, look at this. Oof. We've got fruits on here, but they're rock hard right now, and with the temperatures down as low as we've gotten, these are not going to taste good. So I'm just going to discard them. But we're going to get rid of all of these. I'm going to take down the trellis, take down our stakes. We've got our zucchini over here, which I did get one zucchini from. We did plant these late, but they are now starting to suffer powdery mildew. Our beans have kind of fizzled out. And then this bed is pretty much the exact replica of this bed, except we do have a few zucchini starting to form in here. If I can get in here, look at that. But I don't think there's enough time for these to really form up, but I am going to harvest them anyways and just see how they taste. There's another one peeking in there, but it'll just be nice to kind of get this big, huge mound of green kind of cleaned out and ready for our next project. And then over here, let me get out of the way. This is our little wildflower patch that we just grabbed a whole bunch of seeds, threw in here late summer, and this is what we ended up with. We have some zinnias, some coreopsis, some amaranth. I mean, look at this. Aren't these beautiful? But everything is starting to succumb to powdery mildew, so all this is gonna go too. And then we'll come back over to our tomato bed, but I want to stop and show you the vanilla spice summer sweets. Look at these, they're starting to put on their fall show. I love these. I can't wait to get these in the ground again. But oh, they look so good. I love this color. Okay, well actually our tomato bed kind of looks the same way. So this is our original first tomato bed that we planted early summer, and it produced quite a bit of fruit on it, but now it's succumbed to the weather, the cold, and it's pretty much just run its cycle. And like these tomatoes over here, I tried one the other day because it looks so good. These are like my favorites, but they just tasted horrible. But yeah, we're gonna get all of this cleaned out. I'm gonna try and get the T-post out as well, but I might have to wait for Mo because we really had these pounded deep into the ground. But it's definitely time to just get everything out and get ready for fall. And then over in the butterfly garden, I'm just going to come in and just cut back all of the Veronica and Salvia because they are looking really tired. There's no blooms on them, so I just want to take them all the way back down to the ground. So the biggest part of this whole project is the manual labor, the actual getting in there and just pulling everything out, bagging it, disposing of it, doing our cutback. So I'm going to set up a couple cameras, capture as much of all of this as I can, because to me this is kind of like the spreading the mulch satisfaction. You know, you get to see it go from this wild, crazy green mess to this nice, clean, pretty looking area. So I'm just going to jump right into this, get it all done, or as much as I can get done, and then I'll take you around and give you a quick tour. Here we go. Well, we got everything done, and I must say, it looks so much cleaner back here, more open. I feel like I can just look at this space now and breathe. It doesn't look like such a jungle. We're gonna start back here in the vegetable garden and work our way back to the butterfly garden, and I will show you everything that I did. So we're gonna start right back here. I did not clear out the patch of wildflower because there were just too many pollinators on here, and I didn't have the heart to remove them. So I'm just going to leave them be, and I think I might just wait for the frost to take them, or until I just can't stand looking at them anymore. But the pollinators are loving it, so I'm just gonna leave it here. Our 4 pots, they now can get full sun. Now they're not covered by the canopy of all of those tomato vines. But you can see the 2 beds that we cleaned out. Got rid of all the tomato plants, the squash plants, the beans. The carrots kind of fizzled up. They were just too shaded from the squash plants. But now the perennial salvia can just get some nice sunshine and just hang out here for the winter. Our sweet potato bed that the squirrels just can't seem to leave alone. But all in all, this space just looks, I don't know, just so much lighter, cleaner, ready for another crop. The tomato bed is all cleaned out with the exception of the T-posts and the 2 perennial salvia, which will probably stay in here. But I got in here, pulled all the plants, all the roots. We did have 2 celery that I harvested, which I'll show you in the end. And then right in the center, I remember we planted onions, and a couple of them were sprouting. So I was like, okay, but they're not going to do anything significant. And look at that little bugger. Yep. I guess they like healthy soil or foliage. We make our way to the butterfly garden, and all I did in here was just cut back a lot of the white wands veronica, a few of the salvia, and I cleaned up the allium. So it doesn't look too much different, just a little bit more maintained. And this is everything that we cleaned up today. 3 full bags plus 1 container. And these are our 2 celery that we harvested, along with the 2 zucchini and 1 little tiny hidden cucumber that was on the vine. And that wraps up our projects for today. Super happy to have started our fall cleanup. I am very happy that we got the vegetable garden cleaned out. We started perennial cutback in the butterfly garden. And I feel like I've just got a jump start on fall cleanup. And, you know, I am guilty of, oh, I'll get to this, I'll get to that, I'll get to this, you know, all the little things. And then before you know it, they all pile up. And it just seems overwhelming, like everything has to get done all at one time. And it's very easy to get in that position and then just say, forget it, I'll deal with it later. And I've done it before, but I wanted to get a jump start on it this year, and I feel like we've made really good progress today, and I'm glad that you guys were able to come along. I hope you enjoyed it, because I had fun, and it's just really nice to look out at everything, and it's just kind of like, it's clean and open and ready for more planting. Anyways, guys, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye.